Where did the 3-day Seto Machindranath Rath Yatra concluded recently? In Kathmandu, option B. It is also known as the White Machindranath and revered as the deity who brings rain and ensures good harvest. Where has a musical dance program on Tagore on the Padma boat been organized? In Bangladesh, option A. It's a musical dance program on Tagore on the Padma boat, which was organized at Rabindra Kuthibari, Kushtia, Bangladesh. The renowned Tagore scholar and singer from the United Kingdom, Dr. Anand Gupta, directed the musical dance program on the theme Tagore on the Padma boat. Where has space the Evaluation Center for the Indian Navy, set up by the DRDO, been inaugurated recently? In Idukki, option B. The full form of SPACE is Submersible Platform for Acoustic Characterization and Evaluation. SPACE is a premier testing and evaluation hub for sonar, that is, sound navigation and ranging systems for Indian Navy. Apple and CleanMax recently signed an agreement to promote renewable energy in which country? In India, option C. Apple has entered into joint venture with CleanMax to invest in rooftop solar projects in India. Under this partnership, CleanMax has successfully installed 14.4 megawatts of rooftop solar installations spanning 6 industrial sites across the nation. Hindustan Zinc has reached what position in silver production globally? Third, option C. The Vedanta Group company Hindustan Zinc has become the third largest producer of silver globally as per the World Silver Survey 2024. Last year, the company was at fourth position in silver production. The chairperson of Hindustan Zinc is Ms. Priya Agrawal. Recently, India is supplying BrahMos supersonic cruise missile to which country? To Philippines, option C. India has supplied the first batch of BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles to the Southeast Asian country Philippines under a $375 million deal. The Philippines had made this deal with India in January 2022. The BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles fire at a speed of 2.8 Mach or about 3 times the speed of sound. Who has won the Best Airport Award at the Skytrax Awards 2024? Hamad International Airport, Doha, Qatar. Option B. Hamad Airport has beaten 12-time champion Singapore Changi Airport to win this award. It also won the Best Airport Award for shopping for the second consecutive time. India's Delhi Airport stood at 36th position in the Best Airport list. Who has been appointed as the Managing Director of Intel India? Mr. Santosh Vishwanathan. Option D. Which country has recently included Pakistan in the list of very dangerous countries for travel? United Kingdom. Option A. The Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office of the United Kingdom has recently added Pakistan to its list of countries that it states are too dangerous for UK citizens to travel. Where has the Indian Navy conducted exercise Purvi Leher? East Coast. Option A. It is being performed under the operational control of the Flag Officer Commanding in Chief, Eastern Naval Command. Where is 2558th Bhagwan Mahavir Nirvan Mahotsav to be inaugurated by PM Narendra Modi? In New Delhi, option B. It will be held on 21st April 2024 at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi. PM will release commemorative stamp and coin on this occasion. When is National Civil Service Day celebrated in India every year? 21st April, option C. Which state will present the standard operating procedure under One Health initiative? Kerala, option B. One Health project is currently being implemented as part of the World Bank aided Rebuild Kerala project in four districts of the state: Alappuzha, Pathanamthitta, Kottayam, and Idukki. Who has been honored with the esteemed Aryabhatta Award by the Aeronautical Society of India (ASI). Dr. Pavuluri Subba Rao, option D, who has recently been appointed as the head of the Central Government Committee on LGBTQ plus community. Mr. Rajiv Gauba, option D. Where has Army Chief General Pandey inaugurated the state-of-the-art IT lab recently? In Uzbekistan, option B. Who has been appointed as the Director General of National Security Guard? Mr. Nalin Prabhat, option C. Armed Forces Medical Services has signed an MOU with which IIT to develop tech for soldiers' health issues? IIT Kanpur, option C. Who will be awarded the Malcolm Adisheshia Award 2024? Mr. Surinder S. Jodhka, option A. Professor Surinder S. Jodhka is from School of Social Sciences, JNU. Mr. Vikas Kumar, Associate Professor of Azim Premji University, will get the Elizabeth Adi Seshia Award. As per the International Monetary Fund (IMF), what will be the India GDP growth rate for financial year 2024-25? 6.8%, option C. In which game 6-year-old girl Takshvi Waghani has achieved a Guinness World Records? In skating, option B. She has achieved the record of the lowest limbo skating for 25 meters. Blank Indian origin US professor has been honored for his contributions to power conversion and electrification of transportation. Professor Kaushik Rajshekara, option D. Originally he is from a small village in Karnataka. What is the coal production target set by the Government of India for financial year 2025? 170 million tons, option A. Which among the following has recently launched its new logo? DD News, option A. Which country has recently become the 38th country to join the Artemis Agreement? Sweden, option C. NASA has welcomed Sweden as the 38th country to sign the Artemis Accords and commit to peaceful and safe space exploration. The Artemis Accords were initially announced by NASA and the US Department of State in 2020 and It now has 38 signatories, including India and Japan. Who has recently won Hockey India's Asunta Lakra Award for the upcoming player? Ms. Deepika Soreng, option A. Which country's army has planned to collect 10 tons of garbage from Mount Everest? Nepal, option A. A 12-member team led by Major Aditya Karki embarked on the Everest Base Camp to bring the garbage from Mount Everest, Mount Lhotse, and Mount Nuptse. When is the World Earth Day celebrated every year? On 22nd April, option A. The theme of 2024 was Planet versus Plastics. It was first held on 22nd April 1970. When is the Word Book and Copyright Day celebrated? On 23rd April, option D. The theme of 2024 is Read Your Way. This day was chosen in 1995 by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization to honor authors and books worldwide. Recently, which state government has made permanent education number (PEN) assignment to every student mandatory from the year 2024-25? Andhra Pradesh, option B. PEN is a unique identification number assigned to every student, provided by the Union Ministry of Education through the UDISE Plus portal. The implementation of PEN would pave the way for streamlining and simplifying the process of students' transition from one school to another in the new academic year. Which of these has recently launched the Link It Forget It campaign? RuPay, option C. RuPay has launched Link It Forget It campaign during IPL 2024 to showcase RuPay credit card integration with UPI. It's launched by the National Payments Corporation of India during the IPL. Recently, America has banned three ballistic missile firms of which country? Of China, option A. US has sanctioned three Chinese firms and one from Belarus for providing ballistic missile components to Pakistan. Who has been appointed as Railway Advisor in the High Commission of India, Dhaka, Bangladesh? Mr. Narpat Singh, option B. Recently, which state has topped in electronics exports in financial year 23-24? Tamil Nadu, option C. Tamil Nadu has topped in electronics exports with a record $9.6 billion tally in financial year 23-24. This export has formed nearly 33% of the total national share of electronics exports. Who has recently been appointed Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Dhanlakshmi Bank? Ajit Kumar KK, option C. Which payment bank has recently launched NCMC enabled debit and prepaid cards? Airtel Payments Bank, option D. Airtel Payments Bank has launched the interoperable, eco-friendly NCMC enabled debit and prepaid cards. Where has the ISRO chief recently opened Digantara headquarters for space security? In Bengaluru, option A. It is Asia's first dedicated center for space domain awareness. The chairman of ISRO is Mr. S. Somanath. Recently, India and which country have signed an agreement to operate a large research center in New Delhi? Russia. Option C. Who has recently been appointed the chairman of HDFC Life Insurance Board? Mr. K.K. Mistry. Option D. He has replaced Deepak Parekh. Where has three new archaeological sites, that is Iron Age megalithic site, been discovered recently? Telangana. Option C. Which Indian grandmaster has won the title of Candidates Chess Tournament? D. Gukesh. Option B. India's 17-year-old grandmaster D. Gukesh has created history by winning the Candidates Chess Tournament. Gukesh has become the youngest winner, breaking the record set by the great Garry Kasparov 40 years ago. He has become the second Indian after the great Vishwanathan Anand to win this prestigious tournament. Indian milk brand Nandini has become the sponsor of which two teams in the upcoming ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup? Scotland and Ireland. Option B. Who among the following has won two gold medals in the ACC Para Canoe Asian Championship 2024? Prachi Yadav. Option B. This championship was held in Tokyo, Japan. She had won two golds and one silver medals at the 2023 Asian Para Canoe Championship. Also, she has got Arjun Award in 2023. Who has been appointed as Special Director in Intelligence Bureau? Ms. Sapna Tewari. Option B. Which country has become the 39th country to sign the Artemis Accords? Slovenia. Option B. Where has the Thrissur Puram, an annual Hindu temple festival, been celebrated recently? In Kerala. Option D. It was held at the Vadakunathan Shiva temple in Thrissur, Kerala, in India. Who has secured India's first spot in rowing for Paris Olympics 2024? Mr. Balraj Pawar. Option C. He has secured his Paris Games spot by winning the single scull bronze at the Asia Oceania Olympic qualification rowing competition in Cheongju, South Korea. Seven members of Shompen tribe have voted for the first time. Where do they reside? Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Option A. Thotedera or Agni Keli festival is celebrated in which state? In Karnataka. Option D. It's a traditional event held in Karnataka's Mangaluru, which takes place every April and involves an elaborate 8-day celebration. Which foreign country has started its first ever Hindi radio broadcast recently? Kuwait. Option A. It's broadcasted on FM 93.3 and AM 96.3. Which organization has recently announced the VASA 1 AI model for converting images into videos? Microsoft. Option B. Recently, which country has banned MDH and Everest brand spices powder for containing pesticide ethylene oxide beyond permissible limits. It's both A and B. Option D, Hong Kong and Singapore. In which country has a new species of tiger been discovered recently? In Brazil, option C. New species has been discovered in the dense rainforests of Brazil named clouded tiger cat, who has won the prestigious 2024 WordPress Photo of the Year award. Mohammed Salem, option D. Which country has recently inaugurated the first international rainbow tourism conference? Nepal, option C. It was held in Kathmandu on 23rd April 2024. The conference was organized by Mayako Pahichan Nepal and the Nepal Tourism Board to promote Nepal as a safe and respectful destination for the sexual minority community in South Asia, who has recently been appointed as its brand ambassador by Citroën India. MS Dhoni, option A. The National Defense University has joined hands with Starburst Aerospace of which country for defense innovation? France, option C. Gandhinagar based National Defense University RRU and France's Starburst Aerospace signed a Memorandum of Understanding MOU to promote innovation in the aerospace defense sector. RRU was established in year 2009. Which PSU has been granted the Navratna status recently? NFL National Fertilizer Limited. Option C is done by the Department of Public Enterprises DPE under the Ministry of Finance. Who has won the award Sportsman of the Year at the 25th Laureus World Sports Awards? Novak Djokovic in tennis is of Serbia. Option A. This event was held in Madrid. World Sportswoman of the Year award is given to World Sportswoman of the Year is given to Aitana Bonmati. She plays football and she is from Spain. World Team of the Year is given to Spain women's national football team. World Breakthrough of the Year award is given to Jude Bellingham of football from England. World Comeback of the Year award is given to Simone Biles of gymnastics from USA. Sport for Good award is given to the Rafa Nadal Foundation. World Sportsperson of the Year with a Disability award is given to Dide de Groot of wheelchair tennis from Netherlands. World Action Sportsperson of the Year award is given to Arisa Tew of skateboarding from Australia, who has been honored with the prestigious Case Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences Humanitarian Award 2021. Mr. Ratan Tata, option D. With which organization did SIDBI sign an MOU to extend Prayas scheme to state rural livelihood mission? Both B and C, Umed Maharashtra and Jivika Bihar. Option D. The full form of SIDBI is the Small Industries Development Bank of India. Which IIT has launched India's first mobile medical devices calibration facility on wheels? IIT Madras, option A. Which life insurance company has launched Ideation X, pioneering life insurance innovation to craft unconventional life insurance solutions? SBI Life, option C. According to Stockholm International Peace Research Institute report, what is India's rank globally in spending on military in 2023? Fourth, option D. US, China, and Russia remain the top three military spenders globally, followed by India and Saudi Arabia. When is National Panchayati Raj Day celebrated in India every year? On 24th April, option B. It was observed first time in year 2010. You may watch the full video on National Panchayati Raj Day. The link is given in the description. Where is Chithirai festival celebrated recently? Tamil Nadu, option A. Who has recently written the book Heavenly Island of Goa? P.S. Sridharan Pillai, option B. He is Governor of Goa. Who has been appointed as the Chief Vigilance Officer of Cotton Corporation of India Limited? Ms. Nidhi S. Jain, option C. Recently, India's Geeta Sabharwal has been appointed as the United Nations Resident Coordinator in which country? Indonesia, option D. Previously, Sabharwal served as the UN Resident Coordinator in Thailand and as Peace Building and Development Advisor for the United Nations in Sri Lanka. How many medals Indian para team has won at BWF Spanish Para Badminton International 2024 held at Vitoria, Spain? Total 22, option A. It was held from 15th to 21st April 2024. India got 6 gold, 6 silver, and 10 bronze medals. In which village of Arunachal Pradesh 100% votes have been casted? Malogam, option C. There was 100% voting at the non-descriptive Malogam village in the remote Anjav district of Arunachal Pradesh. The polling station at Malogam, 10 km from Tiding, the nearest village, has only two voters, Johilam Taing and his wife Sokela Taing, at the state's smallest booth, who recently won the Shanghai Grand Prix 2024 title. Max Verstappen, option C. Which telecom operator has become the world's largest in terms of data traffic? Reliance Jio, option A. Which country's parliament has passed a bill to send refugees to Rwanda? United Kingdom, option B. Kongjom Day is celebrated in which state of India? Manipur, option B. This day is celebrated in Manipur on 23rd April to honor the soldiers who fought against the British in the 1891 Kongjom Battle of the Anglo-Manipuri War. Where has the India's largest climate clock been unveiled? In New Delhi, option C. In honor of Earth Day, the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research (CSIR) has recently unveiled India's largest climate clock at its headquarters in New Delhi. When is World Malaria Day celebrated? On 25th April, option A. The theme of 2024 was Accelerate the Fight Against Malaria for a More Equitable World. Which organization has developed the country's lightest bulletproof jacket? DRDO. Option D. It's for protection against highest threat level 6 of BIS. Who has been awarded with Global Energy Transition Impact Award at the World Energy Leadership Awards 2024? Dr. Sultan Ahmad Al Zaber. Option B. He got this award for achieving a historic COP28 agreement known as the UAE Consensus and for the added achievements of launching net zero energy transition alliances involving multiple energy sectors. Which country hosted the sixth edition of International Conference on Disaster Resilient Infrastructure? India. Option C. It was held at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi. ICDRI is the coalition's flagship annual conference to strengthen the global dialogue and collaboration on disaster and climate resilient infrastructure. When is International Girls in ICT Day celebrated? On 25th April. Option A. The theme of 2024 was leadership. Where did the 26th edition of World Energy Congress take place in 2024? In Netherlands. Option B. It was held in Rotterdam, the Netherlands from 22nd to 25th April 2024. In this meet, global leaders unite to shape the future of energy and accelerate the race to net zero. Blank and NSDC have collaborated to provide vocational training to tribal and underprivileged youth in India. ISKCON. Option D. Initially, they are focusing on Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh. Which company had announced to launch the lightweight AI model Phi 3 Mini? Microsoft. Option C. It's a small language model that aims to provide AI capabilities to users at a lower cost. Which country has conducted the testing of an anti aircraft Purely 1-2 missile and a super large strategic cruise missile Vassal 1 Ra 3 warhead? North Korea. Option A. This test has been conducted in the West Sea of Korea. The capital of North Korea is Pyongyang. Currency is North Korean won, and Supreme Leader of North Korea is Kim Jong un. Which organization has issued the report ensuring safety and health at work in a changing climate recently? ILO, International Labour Organization. Option B. Who among the following has been honored with the Lata Dinanath Mangeshkar Award recently? Randeep Hooda. Option B. He got this award for his contributions to Indian cinema and his recent film Swatantra Veer Savarkar. Which country has recently made the world's cheapest passport? UAE. Option A. Indian passport is the second cheapest one in the world, next only to UAE. Mexico has the most expensive passport in the world, followed by Australia. Where is the Archery World Cup 2024 being organized? China. Option C. The first stage of Archery World Cup 2024 is being held in Shanghai, the People's Republic of China from 23rd April to 28th. while the second leg of the tournament will be held in Yecheon in the Republic of Korea from 21st May to 26 May. Recently, Prabowo Subianto has been appointed the president of which country? Indonesia. Option D. Air India recently signed a code-share agreement with which country's All Nippon Airways? Japan. Option B. With the code share beginning from 23rd May, Air India and All Nippon Airways passengers can fly to their selected location by bundling flights between India and Japan into a single ticket. Recently, the tenure of which Deputy Governor of RBI has been extended by 1 year? Of Mr. T. Ravi Shankar. Where has the Indian Air Force successfully tested the ballistic missile Crystal Maze 2 recently? In Andaman and Nicobar Islands? Option D. The missile known as Rocks or Crystal Maze 2 is of Israeli origin and was test fired from a Su-30 MKI fighter jet in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Who has been elected as the chairman of the Wrestling Federation of India's Athletes Commission? Mr. Narsingh Yadav. Option A is former World Championships bronze medalist and Arjun Award winner. With whom has C. signed an agreement for automated service management in network of 5G and beyond using AI? IIT Jodhpur. Option B. With which bank has Tata Power Solar Systems announced a strategic collaboration? Indian Bank. Option C. This agreement aims to promote solar rooftop systems among residential consumers by providing financing solutions under the Pradhan Mantri Surya Ghar Free Electricity Scheme. Singer Rizwana Chaudhary Banya has been named for the prestigious Padma Shri Award for year 2024. She belongs to which country? To Bangladesh. Option C. As per Newsweek, which hospital has been ranked first in the World's Best Hospital 2024 list? Mayo Clinic, Rochester of USA. Option D. Three Indian hospitals are in the top 250 list. They are All India Institute of Medical Sciences of Delhi, rank is 113. Medanta the Medicity Gurugram has got the rank 166. PGIMER Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research of Chandigarh has got the rank 246. Which state government of India has made it mandatory for all offices and officials to use digital signature certificates or Aadhaar based e sign? Jammu and Kashmir. Option D. In which country will the 50th G7 summit be held? In Italy. Option D. India has received the invitation to attend it. Italy assumed for the seventh time the presidency of the G7. The 50th G7 summit is set to be held from 13 to 15 June 2024 in the city of Fasano in Apulia. G7 countries are US, Canada, Japan, Britain, France, Germany, and Italy. The Supreme Court of India asked the central government to take action against which companies for misleading advertisements. Fast moving consumer goods FMCG option A. What is the name of the Indian naval vessel that has completed the historic transoceanic expedition? INSV Tarini option B. INSV Tarini returns triumphant after historic transoceanic expedition by Indian Navy's women officers. With which organization CSIR NGRI has signed an MOU for advancing geophysical investigations in critical and strategic mineral sector. Kabil option D. The full form of Kabil is Khanij Bidesh India Limited. Full form of CSIR is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, and NGRI stands for National Geophysical Research Institute. Who is known as father of Indian psychoanalysis, who passed away recently. Mr. Sudhir Kakar, option C. Where has the first in person Ocean Decade Conference 2024 been held? In Spain, option C. It focused on delivering the science we need for the ocean we want. The 2024 Ocean Decade Conference, hosted by the Government of Spain in Barcelona. Which country has appointed its first defense advisor to India? Papua New Guinea. Option B. Colonel Edison Napio has been appointed as the defense advisor to India. When is World Intellectual Property Day celebrated? 26 April. Option A. The theme of 2024 was IP and the SDGs, building our common future with innovation and creativity. When is International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day observed? 26 April, option C. This day commemorates the suffering and pain that continues to be felt from the aftermath of the Chernobyl disaster, which occurred on 25th and 26th April 1986 at the Chernobyl nuclear power station in the Soviet Union. The accident at the Chernobyl nuclear reactor was the most serious accident ever to occur in the nuclear power industry. In which state has the rare butterfly Neptis filera been discovered recently? Arunachal Pradesh, option A. It's commonly known as a long streak sailor. It's discovered for the first time in India in Tail Valley Wildlife Sanctuary in Lower Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh. Who has recently become India's top female table tennis player? Shrija Akula, option B. She has achieved career's best ranking of world number 38. She has also replaced Manika Batra as India number 1. Amitabh Chaudhary has been reappointed as managing director and CEO of which bank? Axis Bank, option B. Where has India's first multi-purpose combined heat and power green hydrogen pilot project been inaugurated? In Himachal Pradesh, option C. SJVN Limited has inaugurated India's first multi-purpose green hydrogen pilot project at Jhakri in Himachal Pradesh. Which organization has published the Towards a Regenerative Blue Economy Mapping the Blue Economy report? IUCN option C. It's International Union for Conservation of Nature. Which Indian film has been chosen for the La Cinef competitive section of the 77th Cannes Film Festival? Sunflowers were first ones to know. Option D. It's a short film by FTII Film and Television Institute of India student Chidanand Nayak. Recently, the parliament of which country has passed a bill criminalizing homosexual relations? Iraq. Option B. Recently, India and which country have signed an MOU in the field of human resource development in civil service? Cambodia. Option C. The MOU advances the cordial and friendly ties between India and Cambodia in the field of human resource development in civil service over the next 5 years. Recently, NIPFP has estimated India's GDP growth rate to be what percent in the financial year 2025? 7.1%. Option D. The full form of NIPFP is National Institute of Public Finance and Policy. Asian Development Bank ADB and Fitch Ratings have estimated India's growth to be at 7%. International Monetary Fund IMF, S&P Global Ratings and Morgan Stanley has projected the growth rate at 6.8%. Who has recently launched India's first upgradable ATM? Hitachi Payment Service Option B. The upgraded ATM can be transformed into a high performance cash recycling machine at any point of time. Where was the 21st Asian Under 20 Athletics Championships held? In Dubai, option B, it was held from 24th April to 27th April 2024. China topped the medal tally with total 29 medals. Out of 29, 16 were gold, 10 silver, and 3 bronze. India stood at second position with 7 gold, 11 silver, and 11 bronze, with total 29 medals. Japan at third, Uzbekistan at fourth, and Qatar at fifth position. Who has been named as ambassador of ICC Women's T20 World Cup qualifier? Sanamir of Pakistan, option A. Where was the second Global IP Leadership Summit and Awards organized by ASSOCHAM held recently? In New Delhi, option B, it was held on 25th April 2023. Which company has recently become the sponsor of next FIFA World Cup? Aramco, option C. The 4-year partnership includes 2026 Men's FIFA World Cup and 2027 Women's FIFA World Cup. According to the recent UNCTAD report, by what percent has India's service exports increased? 11.4%. Option D. India's services exports surged by 11.4% to $345 billion in 2023, outspacing China, whose shipments from the sector shrank by 10.1% to $381 billion as per a UNCTAD report. The full form of UNCTAD is United Nations Trade and Development. Where did the official opening ceremony of the first GCC Youth Games take place? In Dubai, option D. And the theme is Our Gulf is One, Our Youth Are Promising. Which organization has published the Global Report on Food Crisis 2024? FSIN. Option A is Food Security Information Network. What is the name of the sleeping giant black hole discovered by astronomers? BH3. Option B. It's called Gaia BH3. It's 33 times more massive than our Sun. Indian Historical Records Commission, which was in the news recently, is functioning under which ministry? Ministry of Culture. Option B. The IHRC was established in 1919 to advise the Government of India on the management of records and their use for historical research. RBI has approved Ajit Kumar KK's appointment as new MD and CEO of which bank? Of Dhanlakshmi Bank. Option C. When is World Workplace Safety and Health Day celebrated every year? On 28th April, option A. For 2024, the theme is to focus on ensuring safety and health at work in a changing climate. When is the International Dance Day observed every year? On 29th April, option D. It's celebrated since 1982 on 29th April, on the birthday of Jean Georges Novel, creator of modern ballet. This day is created by the Dance Committee of the International Theatre Institute (ITI). Which of the following has recently become the latest European city to fight over tourism? Milan of Italy. Option C. Recently, India origin teacher Gina Justice has been honored with the Cambridge Teacher Award. She belongs to which state? Kerala. Option C. She is teacher at English High School Sharjah Girls Branch, UAE, and has won the MENA region in the 2024 Cambridge Dedicated Teacher Awards. She is hailing from Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, and working in UAE since 2005. How many gold medals has India won in the Stage 1 of Archery World Cup 2024? 5. Option C. This marked India's highest ever medal tally in an Archery World Cup with 8 medals, including 5 gold, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze. Which country has lifted restrictions on selling small arms and their spare parts? Germany. Option A. Who has been appointed as Director in the Military of Housing and Urban Affairs, Delhi? Mr. Sunil Kumar Yadav. Option A. World champion and powerlifter Gaurav Sharma has been confirmed with an honorary doctorate degree by which university? American University. Option C. Where has India showcased diverse education offerings at GetEx 2024? In Dubai. Option D. Where was the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) Defense Ministers meeting held in April 2024? In Kazakhstan. Option A. This meeting was held to endorse One Earth, One Family, One Future, and it calls for adopting a zero tolerance approach towards terrorism. Adani Group's Vizhinjam port gets Ministry Nod to run India's first transshipment operations. It is situated in which state? In Kerala, option B. Where was the Indian Air Force's investiture ceremony held in April 2024? In New Delhi, option A. At National War Memoriam. The Indian Air Force's investiture ceremony was held near the Param Yodha Sthal, a part of the National War Memorial Complex near India Gate in Delhi. This is the first time when any service has conducted its investiture ceremony in the NWM complex. Which medal has Indian parachuter Mona Agrawal won in women's 10-meter air rifle at the World Shooting Para Sports Tournament 2024 in Korea? Gold medal, option C. Which country has successfully launched the Shenzhou 18 spacecraft from the Xiuquan Satellite Launch Center? China, option B. The mission's primary objective was to transport a three-member crew to the Tiangong space station, where they will replace the current occupants from the Shenzhou 17 mission. By 2030, the country is planning the following missions to bring back samples from Mars around 2030, three lunar probe missions over the next 4 years, and putting astronauts on the moon by 2030. Who has edited the India's Nuclear Titans biographical tales book? It's both A and B. Option D. Soumya Avasthi and Shravana Barua. Who is the first Indian player to win the Bavarian International Tennis Championships 2024? It's Yuki Bhamri, option D. India's Yuki Bhamri and his French partner Albano Olivetti has won the doubles title at the BMW Open 2024 tennis tournament in Munich, Germany. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.